Namaste and good morning to everybody. This is me, Ramesh Paudel, your English instructor. I'm helping you to guide up to your final destination or final step. First of all, I'd like to congratulate to all the students, those who appeared successfully in Israel examination. Your journey is already started, but still there are certain steps you have to across it. Still, certain ways you have to do, certain ideas are needed for you to make it more successful. That's why I'm coming up with some of the ideas, some of the interesting things that I'm coming to you for the interview preparation. How do you planning for your interview preparation? Just I'm coming with some of the questions or possible questions that has high chance to ask in interview. Don't take it very lightly. Still, there is watertight competition among the candidates. 2039 candidates are selected in written examination and final close list will be 14,000, 1,400, not 1,000, sorry for that. Will send to the embassy of Israel. For that, still they do the screening after height and weight, and the final closed list will prepare on the basis of interview. That's why how do you crack questions and what type of questions can ask in interview. I'm just briefly going to talk, and this is just like an audio recording only, and just listen it, pause it if you don't understand, and ask me, or you can do comment below and subscribe for more information. Tomorrow I'm coming up with some other interesting questions. So there will be different categories of questions. Different categories of questions can ask in your interview. First questions will be like a general question, simply what is your name, where do you live. These kind of questions can ask. Be confident, punctual, right? Relax and answer it without any doubt or pause or stoppage in your conversation or in communication. And also there will be questions like about past experience. Past experience means they may ask, what kind of industry did you work before? And why did you choose to be a caregiver in Israel? These kind of questions can ask. And the next one is questions about past experience and skill-based questions also they can ask. What kind of skill you have really that really help you to be a good caregiver, or what kind of quality you have. So, what do you believe is the most important skill for a caregiver to have? This kind of questions can ask for you. And the next one is a hypothetical questions of can ask. Any kind of questions, will you able to solve these questions in critical situation or not? How do you tackle these questions in the critical situation? They can ask hypothetical questions. Be relaxed and answer it. Suppose you can solve this problem. How would you respond to a client who used rude or the derogatory language for you? How do you take it? How do you respond it? Or how do you respond to a client? If a client or if your patient use rude or the derogatory word, that is not good for you. And how do you tackle it? This kind of question can ask. Okay, listen to me for more information and please subscribe this video channel for more information. You will get more information and tomorrow as well with some other very interesting questions. They may ask, what is your name? It's very formal. Where do you live? What do you do? Have you ever been to abroad? If you have, tell me the name of a country. Why do you want to go to Israel? Who are caregiver? What are the roles and responsibilities of caregiver? What kind of caregiver you are? There are many caregivers, but what kind of caregiver you are really? Very interesting question. And what made you become a professional caregiver? Here, there is a different caregiver and the professional caregiver. And what made you become a professional caregiver? How do you assure that you are a professional caregiver? What kind of industry would you like to work? See, this is also a kind of industry, but this is a service-oriented industry. And do you feel happy to work in service-oriented industry or not? What are the requirements for caregiver in Israel? What make you a great caregiver? You have to explain some of the qualities that you have. What skill can you bring to the table that other caregivers can't? Why you are unique? Why you are common than other caregivers? What skill you have? Particular skill you have? These kind of questions can ask. Dear friends, dear students, don't lose hope. Still, you have chance. Prepare on the basis of that. As we have a short time, हामीसँग छोटो समय छ. छोटो समय भए पनि तपाईहरुले रिल्याक्स तरिकाले कस्ता खालका क्वेशन्सहरु आउन सक्छन्, के क्वेशन्सहरु सोध्न सक्छन् भनेर अपडेट हुनको लागि यो मेरो अडियो च्यानललाई रिप्लाई अर कमेन्ट गर्नु होला. त्यसपछि सब्स्क्राइब पनि गर्नुहोस्. सब्स्क्राइब गर्नुभयो भनेदेखि फेरि भोलि म तपाईहरुसँग अरु नयाँ क्वेशन्सहरु, नयाँ स्किलहरु लिएर आउनेछु र तपाईहरुको एक्जाम राम्रो होस् भन्ने शुभकामना दिन चाहन्छु. थ्यांक यू एभ्रीबडी.